Hey guys, what is up? Mr. Wizard101 here, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And today, before I start this video, I just want to say that I've wanted to make videos for quite some time because obviously there have been some new updates to the game, which I'm going to explain very shortly. But my computer had to be fixed again, and it ended up not being fixed, but it still is working. So I'm back and going to continue making YouTube videos. So yeah, so today I have for you the 5 boxes event, which many of you probably know of by now. It ends October 13th, so within the next 5 days me making this, it is going to end. So you might want to start it soon. So I'm just going to read right into it here. It says, the professor, a strange but friendly Samaritan, from outside the normal flow of time, has determined a handful of crisis points in the history of the spiral. Someone or something is threatening to unravel much of what we knew as true and fact. By nudging certain events, twisting others, and threatening to destroy yet more, this force puts Wizard City and all worlds of the spiral at risk. Seek out the professor in Wizard City and in Marleybone and in Mushu and in Safari and in Avalon and see what he has to say. Are these events happening at the same time? Perhaps. Yet if all are not solved, this dark force may prevail. Wizards help the professor ensure that the history of the spiral is preserved in the 5 boxes event. So, it's like the earlier event, the Carpe Diem event, I think it was called. So, yeah. I'm going to explain all this stuff later. I'm just going to show you the trailer really fast. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry you can't hear it, but it's basically just some talking. And you can watch this on King's Isle's page. It's just a basic overview of the events. It's pretty cool. So, find 5 boxes where let's look. There's like 4 sigils on each side. It's pretty cool. And this room that you're seeing right now is in um every place. So yeah, that's it. And this part right here where it says get epic rewards, there are new 2 mounts that are craftable. One is the Ravenwood pogo stick and one is the Digmore pogo stick. So if you've not gotten the recipes for those, they will be leaving with the 5 boxes events. They are in any of the 5 boxes. Just go in there and go to the left. There will be a person named Rosa Parks, I believe. And you can just get them from there. And the Digmore is much harder to craft than the Ravenwood, but they're both relatively attainable. And the each have a new regent required, the Sonic Spring, which are found in the new boxes. So you might want to get that before it leaves. And for the Wizard City one, you must be level 10. For the Marleybone one, you must be level 30 at least. For the Mushu one, you must be level 40. For the Safari one, you must be level 60. And for the Avalon one, you must be level 80. So I'm actually going to show you one of these. I'm going to get on and go to one of the Wizard City ones. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back and we're about to head in. And here's the start of it. So when you come in here, you'll have the basic quest, and it will start talking to you. The person's actually named Rose Piper, excuse me. But these are the recipes for the mounts really fast. Before I get into the actual thing, this one is definitely harder because this clockwork spiders are now really rare. They've gone up in value because of the mount. And brain surgeon's pretty hard to get. I got those in maybe an hour's time. The silver trumpet vines are definitely hard. They're a crowns item, and you can get them from trumpet vines. And then this is the normal one. This is pretty easy. All these are pretty easy to get, except these 2 maybe. Catfish you have to get, and Sonic Spring is from this dungeon. And I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue because this would be a way too long video if I did that. But if you'd like to see any of the others, I'm sure there's many more YouTubers that have done this kind of stuff, like such as Blaze Lifehammer and stuff. So yeah, other drops that come from here are new music players. There's one for there's new ones like there's a dragon ones they do the exact same thing, but they're just cool looking. For cosmetics purposes, I guess. And yeah. So there's like a dragon one, there's a crystal ball for Wizard City, and yeah, it's pretty cool if you ask me. Um, Also, there's new treasure cards. One is actually dropped from this boss. I'm not sure if we'll get it or not, but it's called Cold Iron. It's like an ice spell that does I think it does like 390, 470 damage, and then gives you a shield. And there's a fire version of it too. And then there's a balance There's all kinds of Efreets, like new Efreet spells. There's a balance one that is minus 90. There's a storm one. There's a myth one. I'm pretty sure they're all schools. We did not get the TC, but that is okay. And some of the bosses actually drop couch potatoes, so that is very exciting. Those are 1,500 crown items, so that's pretty good right there. I've actually gotten 2 of them, so I'm gonna be farming those on my other character. Yeah, this is where if you would like to know the storyline, this is where Dahlia Familia, or Dahlia Falmia, however you pronounce her name, she's deciding which school to pick, and she was originally in the ice school, according to this, and she needs to decide what she wants, and she can't learn the ice spells good enough, so she's trying to transfer, and the Gamma is helping her, and she wants to become a Death Wizard, and then she wants to go Myth Wizard, and actually I don't think she wants to become Myth Wizard. I think there's a little joke in there that says Myth's like really like not popular, which is actually true. Not a lot of people are Myth, but she eventually finally becomes Fire. Of course you know that. And the person you just saw, his name was Memphis. He was apparently the old fire teacher from Krokotopia, I would guess. And he looks pretty cool. So yeah, what else is there to talk about? The gear I suggest using for the Wizard City ones, the one I mostly farm a lot for some of the cool items. I use high damage gear. You're not really gonna need critical unless you have like maybe 80 or lower damage. I just go with the Skyrim Hosta for the wand if you're gonna want to farm this. Once again, it ends this Tuesday, so you're going to want to be able to farm it quite a bit before then. So yeah. I got one of the new TCs, the Fire Gut. This is the one that gives 380, to 418 fire damage and a glacial shield to yourself. So that one is pretty cool. That's one of the most common ones in this dungeon. I'd say Cold Iron is a little less common, but they're definitely within 5 runs. I'd say you get either one of them. There's one more battle after this. One of the reasons I like running this dungeon is because after a while you get used to it and you don't really have to go many places. It's all in one little area. Especially this last part, you really don't have to go anywhere. You fight like a battle, then you go outside, then you talk, and then you go back in, then you go forward, and then you get another battle, and then you go back out, and then it's over. So yeah, that's why I like farming this dungeon mostly. The other ones are pretty cool too, but they're definitely a lot more challenging. But they do offer some great rewards, such as the other music boxes. So yeah, this is the last battle with the final boss, and like it's all based around this Maestro guy who you eventually fight at the last dungeon, Avalon. But these are like his minions, I'd guess. These little bosses at the end of each dungeon are like serving for him or something like that. So yeah, see if we get anything good from this battle. As you can see, that 100 damage definitely helps killing these guys efficiently. And Mercenaries for Hire actually accepting requests as long as it is going on. So if you need some help with any of the boxes, feel free to contact them, and I'm sure they'd be open to help. So yeah, that is the Wizard City one. If you like to see any of the others, I'm sure that once again YouTubers have made it, or you can go ahead and do it yourself. Once again, First Things for Hire are accepting a request if you need anyone, especially the final two are definitely some of the most challenging ones. But yeah, I hope I mentioned everything of interest in this video, and I hope you have a great day. I hope to see all of you soon in another update video, hopefully. And the new Halloween things, the normal ones, are back. So I'm not gonna make a video on that, but yeah, they are all back. And I may be having a contest for 200 subscribers soon. I'm only, I believe, like 30 away. So yeah, so please rate, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Bye!